Viv, today it's time to talk about the Edifier QD35. So Edifier was very kind to send this out to me. They're also going to send some other things, but before they are here I will talk about this. So this speaker is actually more like a China released product. So you can also see it on the handle, there's some indications of China and everything. They do sell it now more global, but especially where I live here in the Netherlands, this speaker is pretty rare. So even though maybe it's not like a great speaker, I'm already pretty happy that I was able to get it now. And thanks to Edifier definitely to send it out. So the overall packaging is pretty cool, pretty solid. On the rear you have some information in different languages even. And also inside you even have like some information. It does support high-res audio. It even supports fast charging, so 35 watts of fast charging. I've checked the other specifications, so the main driver has 25 watts of power, the tweeter 50 watts, 15. And let me check some other information. It also has some EQ settings, also the lights of course. And you also have an Edifier app, so definitely going to test out the application as well. You have some quick start guide here, so some information about the Edifier application, how it all works. It's pretty straightforward with Edifier products, like the application works pretty well and I didn't have any big issues about this. So let's take a look. So the speaker is pretty well protected, I see. So it's not here yet, it's disappeared. So let me check the other things inside. So you do have some things included. I'm pretty curious if there's also a charger. So I decided to not look for any information about the speaker. Yeah, I know how it looks and I've seen some other videos about it. But I was like, yeah, let's just go completely blank into the testing campaign. So here are some extras. Let me check. I will close down the box for now. This paper we don't need. Not so important. So let me check. Some pretty heavy cables I can feel. So I'm pretty curious if there's even like a charging possibility. Okay, you have some cable. So it has some AC cable. Ah, I now understand. The charging is for a phone. Okay, so not for charging this speaker. Pretty clear now. So it's pretty cool about not like searching for things about the speaker, then you will be pretty surprised. You also have a microfiber cloth, pretty handy for a transparent speaker. And some manual. Oh, that's a pretty big manual actually. Normally you don't have that big amount of manual stuff. So yeah, cables, manual, clean cloth, pretty important. The quick start guide manual. Yeah, you have a lot of information with the speaker. So I'll put that on the side. Because the most important thing is the speaker. So I'm not sure if this is the upside. I would think it is, but let me check. So Edifier actually invited me to go to an event of Edifier in Paris for creators like me. So I could also see speakers like this or other speakers, but the problem was because of a pretty busy schedule about my work and other things, I decided to not go there. But I did ask them if there is a possibility to send stuff to my address, and yeah, they were able to do that. So it's pretty well protected, I can say. And especially the packaging already looks pretty promising. This is not like the rear, but especially the front. You definitely see what kind of speaker is inside. So let me check. I will be trying to be careful with the speaker now. Because yeah, it's a semi-transparent speaker. This does mean that you can get pretty fast scratches on this plastic material. So let me check. Alright, that looks pretty cool actually. So with the semi-transparent thing, they do mean that like it's not fully transparent. So especially in the front, it's semi-transparent, and on the rear, the same story. You do need to turn it on to really see the LEDs. So now that we have power, so this isn't a battery powered speaker sadly, so you do need some power from the AC port. It does look pretty cool actually. So you even have like a clock on it, which you can of course adjust to my time hopefully. It's pretty cool actually. Let me check if it's also powered on for audio. It seems it is, but we have to check. So we'll try some things out with the speaker now. I definitely see this kind of thing for the first time. It's maybe a bit sad it doesn't have like a battery built in, but hey, at least it does work and it does look pretty cool. So yeah, let's just go to some audio sampling so you guys can see how the speaker is performing.
I'm so done breaking down my walls for someone to break me till I fall apart. Loneliness is not that hard, and I'm over waiting for a sense of closure, trying to cover up these scars or fix another broken heart. Let's go! And I'm over waiting for a sense of closure, trying to cover up these scars or fix another. You've been on my mind. I could touch the sky. Starlights, I'll be running up and down, trying to think about you all the time. I don't really need to apologize. I know, I should like it. I'll be staying outside, yeah, so I don't think about life, yeah. Can you tell me a lie, 'cause I can't take
guilty self-affliction. Prey on me when I'm lonely, and I'm your willing victim. My friends already told me, but I don't wanna listen, 'cause I love the way you hold me, and I don't need a reason, 'cause I don't wanna be. I've been going solo, want my love, baby, earn it, yeah. Dancing on my own, see if you can follow. Got me feeling alive. Watch me go, lose control, is this real? All I feel, break the signs, every time, let's be real, be real, be real. I do what I want. 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 I want. Hear me now. I do what I want. Are you ready now?
You paralyze it, I kinda like it. I'm paralyzed it, when can I see your face? Feel the same way, why don't you say my name? Yeah, yeah, yeah. You paralyze it, I kinda like it. I'm paralyzed it, when can I see your face? Feel the same way, why don't you come my way? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think I might get bored. It's like we met before. I always get ignored, I don't exist. I'm sick. It's alright, I'm fine, I'm just passing the time. I need you in my life, when I'm with you I can't move, it feels like I'm losing my mind. You like shit, I kinda like it. You paralyze it, I kinda like it. I'm paralyzed it, when can I see your face? Feel the same way, why don't you say my name? Yeah, yeah, yeah. You paralyze it, I kinda like it. I'm paralyzed it, when can I see your face? Feel the same way, why don't you come my way? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So after some audio testing, I noticed a few things with the speaker. Its overall sound performance is pretty decent. You can use even a custom EQ, but I did notice that the movie EQ for me personally was already pretty well done. so I decided to use this EQ for all the audio testing in the video. The music EQ is also pretty decent, but I do think it misses a bit in the clarity and also in the lower levels. Thanks to some bass ports on the back, I'm trying to turn this over. You do have a pretty well low performance. And also on the rear you have like the wheel on off and on, power on power off switch. So this one is really to cut off the power of the cable. You have a USB port for USB streaming, so this means you can even do like wired USB audio. And also an auxiliary port and even another port. So a pretty cool setup. And on the side you do have a possibility to charge your phone or other device with a normal USB port. Overall I do think that the design and the clock and even like the lights in the application, which you can adjust a lot, is pretty cool. Especially also with the buttons you can adjust the lights. You can even like adjust the brightness, but then I have to have one mode where it kind of stays on, but I don't have it at the moment. But you can adjust the brightness, you can maybe see it. Now it's completely gone. That's pretty cool actually. It does make the speaker pretty cool done, and especially with the clock and the overall design. This speaker is not necessarily the best sounding speaker, definitely not, but it sounds fine, really. I'm even like a bit surprised how well this small drive is performing, and the tweeter, it does its work as well. Overall a pretty great experience. In the next videos we will see how it compares to some other speakers in a pretty similar price range. But for a wired speaker, especially design, it does give me a pretty cool experience.